Welcome back, everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's where we're going.
I spit up my licorice.
Yeah, Tash,
Spit up.
take it away.
Hey, welcome back. Today's Vaesen, and we're going to play a video game called Life. And you have to read words and spell. Haha, it's a math test. Go.
When I was real life, I was 14.
It was 12 earlier.
That was a long
He didn't
time
want to
ago.
be inappropriate.
I missed Wayne's ad reads.
Sorry, when you were real life, you were 14.
When I was a young boy.
Oh,
It's
boy.
not a sing-along. This is a story.
We're just trying to be a part of it.
Yeah. It's cooperative TTRPG. Let's go.
Yeah, collaborative storytelling.
Cooperative titties. What?
Well, you guys weren't there
Okay.
for the story.
I definitely wasn't.
So if I wasn't there, who am I playing?
You would be playing...
GM, for sure. The narrator.
You
Can
would
I
be-
roll?
Oh, we're rolling?
You'd be
Oh, okay.
Dave. You would be Dave.
3 sixes.
Oh, yeah.
What? I got 2 6s.
I got 3.
I'm
Dave,
wasting all of them.
Damn.
Dave the Barbarian.
No, Dave's the GM.
Total.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy. Who's the nice guy?
That would be me.
Oh, come on. I don't like this story.
I don't like this either. It's not going to my setting rules.
Anyway, the story goes something like this. I was 14, and me and my buddies, we decided that we were going to play Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. We got we kind of worked our way into the campaigns, and we're doing dungeon crawls and stuff and rolling of the dices. Probably back when it was just like 1E.
Nice. OG version.
Yeah, I got some good red box. All right.
I don't even remember. It was probably pre-1.
So does this mean, Dwayne, that out of everyone at the table, you have technically been playing Dungeons and Dragons the longest?
That's terrifying.
Because that's so disheartening.
What year was it?
Or explains a lot. I can't tell.
He knows every rule perfectly,
Anyways.
but he just fucks with us.
Just the right amount.
Now you're getting it, Gavin.
Anyway.
Anyway,
so you
we
guys
got-
decide to play.
Yeah, so we got,
Yeah.
and it was just like, so it broke down. It broke down to my character was like somehow left for dead.
The nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the nice guy, right? So he wandered off, and then happenstancely just got a shit ton of gold.
I wonder how that got in my inventory, said Dwayne.
Peculiar. Right next to a spatula.
And I wandered off, and then he found the loot.
Right,
But
okay.
these other guys took off in the other direction. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we got back to town, and they're like, "Oh, well, are we going to split the loot?"
You're like,
Fuck no.
you're like, what loot?
Yeah. No, it was more like, well, you left me for dead. So why? And then at that point, that was like the breaking point of I don't think we ever played Dungeons and Dragons again.
Beautiful.
14.
14. Yeah, I mean those are fighting words. No loot for you.
Yeah, absolutely. For you can murder another person's PC, but if you're not sharing the loot, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wasn't the rule back then.
Rule of cool.
The rule of cool says that Dwayne gets to keep the loot
Of course, yes.
if you leave him for dead.
If you had looked harder, then maybe you would have gotten
Oh,
the
is
loot.
that where the look came from? Because they didn't look, and you did.
Yeah,
That was the first
I could
lesson.
just see Dwayne 14. You weren't looking. You didn't look.
And the villain was born.
Yeah, the look just echoes behind him. Look.
Always be looking.
Yeah.
Man, that goes deep.
Yeah.
That goes deep.
Wow.
I know.
That's like a knife.
There you
First
go.
time I ever played D&D was in Dwayne's basement, and his wife served me cookies.
When he was 14?
Aw.
No. I was 0.
Gavin was looking. Gavin was looking. He knew.
He was. Never mind.
At the cookies. At the cookies.
Sperm
You were
joke.
there.
That's okay.
Yeah, Tash was there.
Yeah, you were looking for cookies too. It's all good.
Looking for cookies. I'm still looking for cookies.
It's a good band name, Looking for Cookies.
Looking for cookies?
If
Yeah.
anyone's
it
got
is.
cookies that they'd like to share,
I'm going to add it.
Yeah.
Do it.
please
Yeah.
text them to Gavin.
Feels like early
At-
Are you gonna
2000s,
go
like pop
looking,
ska
or are
or
you gonna go
something.
looking with the?
Yeah, I think it's got to be edgy.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wookin Panub, like that.
Oh, I'm typing
Whoa.
band names, but I'm like, I meant to type Slack. We have it on our Slack channel.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, I'm getting old.
Oh,
Are we still
buddy.
recording it?
Wait, my last one was cookies for breakfast. I talk about cookies for lunch. Literally, the last one was cookies for breakfast.
I
November
eat
17th.
cookies all the time.
What was I going to write?
Looking for cookies.
Looking for cookie.
Welcome back to the podcast.
This is
If you're
great
looking
audio
for
content.
cookies, have we got a...
If you're looking for quality audio, go somewhere else.
Well, our audio quality is
come on.
pretty
Actually,
good.
no, that is
right?
true, yeah.
But,
Surprisingly,
what we
yeah.
say is...
Yeah.
Top notch.
It's the content that we're.
Yeah, renowned for. Okay,
Yes.
I got a question for everybody. Want to do it? Want to do that?
Yes, yes, I do.
Did you
Yeah.
send them in advance? I didn't get a...
What happened to the theme song?
Text.
The theme song. Oh,
Yeah.
this is because
That comes
Tash
later.
kept being like, "I want background music."
Yeah, this is... I was actually going to comment on how good it is. See, it's got a nice tone.
Yeah, it's sort of a bit of an
Makes it feel like we
amuse
could be, like,
bouche.
waltzing through
Who
the...
moved
What
it?
is... Oh, wow. Okay.
There's a mini in the lantern.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I'm just glad that it's not staring at us from up there anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Cool. So with Vaesen, rituals are a very important part of the system. You're very often trying to find what rituals are that banish these Vaesen, and because it's so important, I've actually got a two-parter for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, shit.
That is based around rituals. Oh. So this week's question is, what is a ritual in your own life that you hold sacred? Mine personally is every morning doing a pour-over coffee because I'm a big old hipster transplant from Victoria.
I love pour-over.
And it is the most inefficient way to make coffee. It does not scale up to more than 2 people. And so it's a real problem when we have house guests, which is actually perfect because people don't want to come back.
Nice.
But yeah, it's just like the process of grinding the beans, getting the water boiling, setting everything up in the right place, and then like I now have it dialed with how much water exactly we need to fill up the thermos and 2 cups of coffee. And yeah, it's just a really fun ritual for my morning.
The only thing, I feel like my rituals are all over the place. I change them too often because I have too many interests. But my current 2 rituals, well, actually one is long-standing, but I'll get to that one in a sec. But my current morning ritual is actually to get up, have a coffee for 30 minutes, and go do a workout, which I've been doing consistently now for a
nice.
month, which feels good. It feels like a ritual because it's been 30 days, and I've never done it for like 30 days consistently.
Cool.
So that feels good. But my actual ritual in the evening is, I mean, maybe because I have kids or something, but every time before I go to bed, everybody is always in bed before I am, and I walk around the house in the same order and check all the doors and windows and lights in like the same pattern. Like
Nice.
now that I think about it, it's actually a little obsessive.
I was going to say...
But
and your dog is like,
not
"Oh
really.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna check those windows
yeah,
for you."
my dog figured out how to get out. But anyways, but yeah, I would say like that's a straight up,
Yeah.
ritual. It's like kind of like lets me go to sleep.
Yeah, you slowly like wind down, get that sense of safety and security.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't really have an original idea. If you hadn't given your answer, I would have said the same thing. I've only got into pour-overs in the last like few months.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, it's like it satiates all my nerdisms and being overly technical about something that absolutely does not require any sort of technical.
Now, how technical do you get with it? Do you have like the Swan kettle?
I do. I have a
Yeah.
gooseneck kettle
Yeah, yeah.
that you can control the temperature.
Nice.
I'm
Do you
currently
measure your
running
bean?
at 16.7, a ratio of 1 to 16.7 for my water to coffee.
Wow.
Depending on the beans I'm using, of
Grind
course,
density?
whether they're natural or washed or. I don't know. So yeah, there's that one. Other than that, not really much. I like to have like I get up early and have like a long, slow, lazy morning.
Masturbate.
Yeah.
What- No, that's pretty good.
There's nothing long or slow
Yeah.
or lazy about that.
21 times a month now. Sheesh.
Yeah, I've already capped out. It's only the 9th.
Yeah. Coffee's good. For a while, it used to be tea. I would have like an afternoon tea that I got overly nerdy about. And
Yeah.
Not like too nerdy, but anyways, yeah, that's probably my thing.
Cool.
Like it.
Bloodhound?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You run around that house sniffing, not looking.
And then focused.
I can't.
Not the
I
second
can't. I can't
one, for
agree with
sure.
that one at
No,
all.
not at all.
You pushed it too far.
Yeah.
Dwayne's just
Damn.
Nobody's gonna believe that.
Well, I don't see rituals on my sheet.
It's in your own life, buddy.
Advantage.
When I was 14,
I had a real life.
Yeah.
I was married and I was always looking for cookies.
had this ritual.
Oh, that was it. Truly
that
the
was-
handover.
we're done.
Perfect.
Yeah, we're
Great.
done.
Sounds good. I have two. So one of them specific to D&D. Before I DM, I have a particular color eyeshadow and a big winged eyeliner I always do. And it's so silly, but like if I have a really stressful work meeting or something, I also do the same thing. And it's just like putting on my war makeup, I guess, is like getting me into a headspace. I know Gavin wears the same eyeliner, so he gets it.
Yeah, big time.
Before work, as I'm getting, so I work in Parksville, and like right as I'm turning off the freeway into town, I have like a couple of songs that I might put on. And they're either fuck yeah songs or fuck you songs. Really depends what my day is going to look like.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I like ritualistically, as I'm getting into town, I always put one of those on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The
like
songs change, but there's always the same
It's
vibe.
got the tone. It
Yeah.
evokes the appropriate emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Cool.
My little soda pop.
No.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Well, without any further ado, gang, I say that we get into it.
No, don't play it yet.
No?
Okay, you can play it.
Okay.
Oh.
I was
You
just
sure?
edging you. Yeah.
Positive?
Oh, now you're edging me.
Yeah.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage. Untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Thanks for the drinks, Tash.
Yeah,
Thank
I got.
you.
Wait a sec. What do I have? Oh,
That's my empty one.
You're so cute. Oh shit.
Thanks, Chelsea. That was nice. How about
You're
this?
so welcome. My little soda
That
pop.
was lame. Stop it. Stop it.
All right. We find everybody outside. They have just left Bastion Square. It is nighttime out. The rain is that's the right one.
That's raining.
Yeah,
Holy
it
jeez.
is. It is raining and it is nighttime, and the audio is much louder than I expected. It's evening time. There are a few people out, but for the most part, folks have wrapped up with the revelries, and you have all just finished what can only be described as a fairly intense experience around the table, confronting your various dark passengers. For the table, everyone was privy to the dialogue that happened throughout these visions, but weren't necessarily along for the visual elements. So it was like Arabelle was conversing and communing with everybody individually.
Could we hear Arabelle's voice when she was communicating to other people, or were we hearing other people's voices coming from her?
It was definitely different voices coming
Oh,
through her. Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
her
very
voice
cool.
was definitely modulating through there.
Sweet.
Yes. The one thing that I'm going to have everybody around here do as the experience of the evening settles in is roll me empathy rolls.
Empathy.
You
Percy's
need
good at that.
Great empathy.
Just straight empathy. You're going to need 2 successes.
Oh boy.
Oh, I don't like
Rolled
that.
my 2 6s on Dwayne earlier.
I have 2 successes.
Okay.
I have no successes for Percy.
Take
1, 2, 3.
Is it just
2 mental
straight
conditions.
2 mental.
Yes.
Straight empathy?
Straight empathy.
2 6s.
I got 1 6.
All right. You take 1 mental condition.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I had hopeless scribbled. Is that reset from a previous one? I can't remember
No,
when
I
I got
think
that.
you got that probably last session because I had people rolling them initially.
So
and then
now I have 3?
You have 3, so you are almost broken. But unfortunately, you are not broken, which makes me sad.
There's still time, Sean.
Not for this scene, I would say.
Oh, okay.
So this is sort of the repercussions of the previous the evening's events settling in on your minds, but you can use those sort of conditions to gauge where you are at and how you've processed this information. There are still some stagecoaches available. You'd be able to hire one relatively quickly to get up to Craigdarroch, or you can disperse and go your own ways. You are all together right now walking out of Bastion Square.
Elofe is doing, I think Elofe is in like surgeon mode, in emergency mode. So I think she waves down a stagecoach as quickly as possible, throws them far too much money just to get them back as soon as possible, and she climbs in. She was holding Percy's hand when they left, and if she has, unless he's pulled away, she just pulls him in with her.
I think Percy is like, almost feels like a blank piece of paper right now. He's like in a daze almost, and he's just kind of like, he's just like following as if he doesn't know what's going on.
Dick's angry because it's raining.
Of course.
He's just cursing at the weather.
As we settle into the stagecoach, I think Emery would feel a need to break the silence a bit and say, well, I feel like that was a bit more than we'd bargained for.
Why were we there in the first place?
Well, if you remember, the assignment was to go in and was to test Miss Annabelle and see whether her claims of being a spiritual channeler and was real, or whether she was just a performer.
Right, yes. I would say
think it's
passed with flying colors.
fair to say, yes.
Before we return to the castle, do we need to mind our words when we go into the castle, Percy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mind our words about what?
Your leech. Your friend who follows you.
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I will jump in and say that it was not referred to that this thing is in Craigdarroch. It was
That's why. Yeah, that's why she's asking. Do we
Okay,
need to?
gotcha,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Do we need to watch it? Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, and oh my god, I forgot his name. The other guy,
Elgit?
Elgit.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, me and Elgit trust the safety of that castle as much as anybody else there should.
Wonderful.
I am going to have there be some rolls for that.
Ooh.
I'm going to have
With 3 mental conditions, do I?
you have to reduce
fail.
3 dice.
Okay.
If it is, you always roll 1 dice no matter where you're at.
Okay.
But it is going to be manipulation
On my part?
on your part
Yeah.
versus observation on Elofe's part, please.
So I need to erase. So I need 3 6s to erase first of all, and then succeed. I need 4 6s.
You just have to beat the number of successes that,
she has.
You have to remove
it's an
each
opposed
die
roll.
per condition that you have.
Yeah, so if you're rolling 6 dice
I
normally,
see.
then you're only rolling
Like
3.
before you throw the...
Oh, so, I got 1 success, but no, I don't because of my conditions.
So you were supposed to roll 6 dice with your conditions, or without conditions?
Yes.
Okay, so you only roll 3 dice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah. We're learning here. Yeah.
That's what I was saying earlier, but it sounded like I roll all of them, but then I reduce the number of
No,
successes.
it's just the number of dice you roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 6.
No 6s.
Yay! I'm glad we did that.
Yeah.
Back off, bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
I think Elofe is just too tired, and at this point, it's like, great.
Yeah, she's
Cool.
like, whatever.
Processing
"It's
her
fine."
own. Yeah.
Yeah, Percy, you can tell, even though he's lying through his teeth, and maybe, you're either just like whatever, or you don't get enough from him. He's just, you can tell he's got a guard up, though. You know, there's like a tensity around him.
Super. The carriage continues on its way up to the castle. Presuming you all go inside the castle, it's laid out. Algot and Jasper have sort of tidied up for the evening. They've gone back to their separate rooms. Algot sort of will come down from the stairs once he hears you coming inside. Hello, was it an eventful eve? And he kind of stops, just looking at probably everybody in this state.
Elofe looks at Algot and says, "It's all come out, Algot."
Very well, Miss Dana.
Yes,
And
lovely
he's
evening.
going to look pointedly at Percy for a moment. He's like, everything?
Well, everything that needs to be. Yes.
I suppose I can finally ask, how long has the castle been acting up like this? Because it wasn't doing it when I was here last.
I don't know what you mean, acting up.
I mean, the doorways changing, the rooms not being where they're supposed to be. They were always where they were supposed to be when I was here last.
Quite shortly after you left. There were some upgrades done to the facility, as it were, to deal with some circumstances that I am not obliged or privy to mention without the appropriate authorization.
It's not malicious, though?
Not inherently.
Wonderful. I need a drink. And she walks through to the library.
Yeah.
More importantly, well, like, how's that chicken coming, Percy? I'm starving.
Oh, well,
We've had soup and a salad.
right,
And
yes.
after an evening like that, well, protein.
Something to fill the belly. You're right, sir.
yeah.
Yes. No, absolutely.
Famished.
Mr. Algot, would you
Algot,
mind...
We'll step in. He's like, take the rest of the night off, Percy. I will.
Well, I was thinking
what
perhaps
about
you
the
could
chicken?
you could help me in the kitchen.
Of course. Everyone make yourselves comfortable and help yourself to the bar.
Excellent.
Boots off, Mr. Dickerson.
Fine.
And yeah, he will head into the kitchen with Percy.
Mr. Algot, sir, I have a bit of bad news.
What is it?
I believe the rest of our association is partially aware of what else is located here.
If I'm being honest, there have been some questions that have continued to be asked of me about the layout of the castle and certain discrepancies below the kitchen next to the boiler room.
Right. I have appreciated the society's help with this up to this point, but I feel like maybe that has run its course.
Do you have anything in mind for...
I don't.
Well,
Just something to be at least aware of as we return this evening.
in my mind, I see we have 3 options at this point. We either come clean with Jasper and perhaps he will understand the circumstances. We relocate our package. Or we destroy it.
I think we both know 1 and 3 will end up resulting in destroying it.
Possibly.
Leaving 2 is maybe my only option. I'll have to sleep on it.
Of course. I will leave this decision to you. It is an important thing, and we can decipher our plan from there.
Thank you, Algot. You've always been a good friend and a fantastic host. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some chicken to make.
That's what will help you. And I think at this point, Algot knows that Percy does his best when he has a task.
Yeah, he's just like putting his head down to work.
Understands that maybe taking some time off is not what Percy needs. It is buckling down. And he will sort of task himself with something else in the kitchen, but not necessarily leave you alone in this moment.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Back in the study, is there anything that you want to discuss? I will leave sort of the next couple scenes with you guys, and then we can kind of move on to other things once we're all good to go.
How do you think that went?
Well, as far as accomplishing the purpose of the mission we were assigned, I think it went quite well. As far as us as a functioning team, it will be interesting to see how it progresses. What were your thoughts?
Well, it scared the shit out of me.
Yes, I would assume that fear is a part of what we do and are used to.
I don't know about used to. It was just intense.
Yes, it was. That Butch was... What's the story with Butch?
Butcher?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like one of our maybe heavy-handed.
I mean, if you're saying heavy-handed, that's terrifying.
You see the size of that paw that hit the table? Like a meat hook.
Yeah, well, I'm curious to see how, or even if any conversations will develop. And
Can I have Dick and Emery roll me learning checks, please? Don't forget to reduce the number of dice based off of the conditions you might have.
learning.
While they're doing that, can I ask how does one reduce mental conditions or conditions in general?
So there's a lot of different ways to heal conditions. The quickest way is once per session, you can interact with your memento, and that will reduce any two conditions, be it either physical or mental.
I can also help, can't I?
Yes,
doctor?
as a
Yeah.
doctor, you can also heal people. There are certain rules as far as doing healing in combat. You can heal other people, but not yourself.
Okay.
I can feel up to, I can, because I took chief physician, I can heal up to 4 per person.
Okay. Cool.
And then there's also the ability, like you can take bed rest, but functionally for like a full day, you can't do anything. You just have to relax or treat the wounds.
Right.
And then there's also other upgrades within the castle that will help you deal with that. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Emery got 2 6s out of that.
Emery got 2 6s.
Learning, yeah.
I got 0 6s.
0 6s. This will work out. Emery's been spending a lot of time in the library learning, trying to learn stuff about the society itself, a little bit on their history, I presume, some occult practices. And he would also notice that down in the basement, there was a silhouette portrait of a butcher. It was a previous doctor who was a member of the society who died on mission. There was sort of 2 casualties of that mission, and then 2 other individuals from that sort of era of the society who disbanded after a while. The first one was Chimney, and he stuck around with the society and sort of hoisted it up and brought new members in, including Sigmund Rund. And Percy, you would have actually have briefly interacted with Chimney before he left and took his leave of the society.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But another thing with that second success is you would have noticed inside of Jasper's office, there was a sort of a manila folder in there that looked to have some research done by Butcher on Vaesen integration within the human anatomy and dissections therein.
Interesting.
But the second person, other than Chimney, was a Dana. Did Dana have a last name?
I know she did. I can't find her character sheet.
Yeah, I do not recall.
No.
but there was another individual, Dana, who seems to have disappeared, but that is a name that came up this evening.
Well, what are your thoughts? How we move forward from this? How do we? You've been around here a while.
Yeah, I just think that, I don't know. Do you think
Should we have a breakfast meeting and everyone can air their things, or is there some paperwork we need to do?
We got to put out. You got to file the paperwork.
Okay.
That's why we got sent on a mission specifically. So
Correct,
yeah.
right.
And because
Yes.
you took the lead, you have to
Right.
fill out the paperwork.
That makes sense. And I assume there will be a debrief with Jasper as well. He gave me the assignment, so
I mean, I don't know what his process is. Just make sure you write down
but I meant more like
personal stuff that you might need to work on for next time.
well, that's what I was kind of getting at more personally. How do we move forward with this? We learned some very intimate things about each other tonight.
I don't think we talk about him ever again.
Oh, okay. That is one approach.
I hate you, Dwayne. Bury it and move on.
Emotions, what emotions?
That's definitely something Dick would say.
Yeah. And Percy, just as you're about to finish up with your chicken,
Yep.
Alget sort of stops you. He's like, sorry, I forgot to mention, did you bring in a shipment the other day to one of the storage sheds out back?
I don't recall. You mean I did have a pickup of some game meat? Is that what you're referring to?
No, I could have sworn there were some crates out there, and I just don't recall having signed off on them. They were some kind of botanical samples.
I see. Does Percy recall any of this? I will check my logbook, Mr. Algetzer, but not top of mind. But it is possible I've forgotten. Tonight has been a bit testing.
Of course, yes.
Just let me check my logs and I'll get back to you.
Yes, there's no urgency behind it. It's just a little surprising. And then with that, yeah, you can join the rest of them with your...
Yeah, I'll bring out a platter of I don't know, what kind of chicken was Percy going to make, I guess. Yeah, chicken a la king.
Ow! Fancy.
11 p.m., just a nice rich chicken a la king.
I love cream right before bed.
A nice warm cream, yeah.
My bed sheets are going to be warm tonight.
He knows Dick is lactose intolerant.
Great.
Well, I was able to prepare this. I hope it will suffice.
Oh, wow. It smells wonderful.
Oh, thank you. I shall retire for the evening. I'm not feeling particularly hungry.
Hey, just before you retire, and you are very deserving of that. Me and Dick were just talking, and his suggestion moving forward is that we'd never make mention of any of this to each other ever again.
Yes, I believe Dick is wise in such a decision. Yeah.
Well, okay.
I think you're all fools.
Well, that's convenient.
I agree. I think we need to discuss this.
We don't have to discuss it all, but we have to discuss some of it.
Maybe not right now, but it was just...
Why? So we can pry into our personal lives a little more?
No, so we can find a way to trust each other enough to be able to go back into the field to do our jobs.
I'm not a thief, if that's what you're getting at.
Well,
It was
you
just
are,
it was
but
a,
it's the least of my worries.
I mean, if you by the definition of the term, I did steal something, and so I guess that makes me a thief. But it was a one-time. I was very desperate.
By the nature of our jobs, we work and live outside of the norms. I am not terribly worried that you've stolen something. I'm a little bit concerned that the thing that you stole has sicked some kind of demonic presence upon us all.
It did leave that impression.
It did leave that impression.
I'm just going to write that down, Emery, thief.
T-H-I...
H-I-E-I.
I did offer to return it.
I do like the idea that Dick is saying this out loud. Like,
He's got his notebook.
One elbow in the Chickenella King.
Cigar out the side of his mouth. Yes, I suppose it is a good time to bring up trust. Isn't that right, Dana?
That is correct. I was and still am a respected member of the society. I have not left its service since changing my name, and nothing I have told you before is a lie.
So you were like covert operations.
No, I was someone who changed their name.
Put an underline around that one.
Could you put bad father beside yours?
Bad father.
Wonderful, as long as we're evening the playing field.
And what should we put under Percy?
Sexual deviant, perhaps?
Emery.
What?
I suppose, if that's a...
I mean, did sound to be a monster of sort.
Lonely.
Yeah.
Well, you can't prosecute that.
Not trying to prosecute anything, Dick. You kind of get the impression it wasn't your name that she...
I think Dwayne got that impression.
It was a lowercase d. Well, great then. I'm glad we're not talking about it.
Yeah, me too.
Wonderful. Why don't I start by not talking about it?
Well, I already started.
Good. No, we need to do some sort of discussion. I understand that most people do not want to discuss everything, and I believe that as much as possible we should preserve the secrecy and privacy of each other. However, we are expected to trust each other and watch each other's backs, and a lot has been said tonight with only some understanding of what has happened, and that will require some discussion, at least for us to be able to move forward.
Why bad father?
I don't know. I said that as a cheap jab. I didn't actually think it.
Oh.
I felt a bit bad right after.
Okay, I'll just put father here then.
Just father. I am sorry for your loss. You 100% sure you say that.
Percy gives them the look like, underline that one.
Yeah, I think with that sort of tense assessment, you all probably disperse for the evening. Whether or not you go to bed is entirely up to you. But the night is done, and you all get, a fitful amount of sleep as you can, and the days go by. There are no active cases going on. How much transparency do you guys put in your reports to Jasper? Do you just sort of provide the facts or any details?
I think Percy provides just like enough detail, enough like dry facts, but he provides like a little more detail on one area, more just to see if Jasper like inquires about it, or if it just sort of like, flies under his radar, or he's just sort of like, that's not a concern for me.
And what, pray tell, is that area?
Ooh.
I will let you
I'll
sit on it.
Yeah, I'll ponder.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Percy definitely knows what it is.
Yeah.
That being Emery's first assignment as lead investigator, even if that was never exactly said out loud, he would have taken it upon himself to write the most thorough, complete transcription of all the events, of every word he could remember, of every description of every scene he could remember. He handed a book over to Jasper, basically.
Perfect. I love it. Bare minimum, Dick?
Yeah, Dick would just stick to the facts.
Yeah.
He just handed over thief, liar.
Yeah, bitch, double underline.
This is what I'm working with.
This is what you've given me?
No, he would just say like he's concerned. He's concerned about the actual the seance itself. He was wondering. He would wonder if that's something that should be sought by just anybody. So those would be the things. And then he would also would Dick, would he know that the book came into play? That
Yeah, he would be aware, as it came up a few times, that the book was stolen, and Emery did try to give it back, but he still very much has it on his person.
would Dick understand that had something to do with what was happening in the room?
Probably tangentially, I will say. It wasn't like directly a case.
Didn't the spirit thing, whatever, make some reference about like coming back though?
It
guess
thanked you for sort of bringing it out,
Right.
and that it may see you again. It's one of those where definitely something from Emery's past interfered. So I don't think it's too hard a logical leap.
Our seance leader, I forget her name.
Arabelle.
Arabelle.
Yep.
Arabelle. She actually said, "What have you?" Like she turned to Emery and
What
asked,
have you-
like, what have you done? Like, what have you released here?
Yeah.
So Dick put that in the report.
Great.
And then he would
Perfect.
point to personal growth items of
Yeah.
maybe what other people should do.
Sounds good.
Dana does not put in a report.
Ooh.
She never does it, but she doesn't put in a report this time.
Sounds good.
At some point, I'm sure Jasper came by to ask, and she just says, "Don't."
Yeah. Jasper did put on his sort of like authoritative, like keeping up appearances, must follow proper protocols, but kind of knows he has no real power in that stance.
Yeah.
Percy, in his report, just coming back to that, mentions that he had an encounter with a Vaesen personally and didn't follow typical procedure.
Okay. Did he mention that it was from before his tenure with the society?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And the days do go by. I'm curious, does Dick stick around the castle the whole time, or does he go back to his office?
God, no, he's got shit to do.
All right. You mentioned last session that Dick was doing some genealogical investigations.
Correct.
Was he looking into anything in particular?
Yeah, he wants to find his parents.
Ooh, the Dickerson line.
It's a lot of dicks.
It's a lot of dicks. That's a mighty handful.
Dickersons.
Bagful, you might say.
Can you give me some learning, please? A learning test.
So,
And we'll see over the days you can all clear your mental or your conditions.
so I can roll with 2 dice.
Yeah.
To the one that I'm about to roll with.
And the learning, you do add your logic score to it as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
I don't know if we want to do this now, but I'll bring it up because I want to address it. Is what Elgit was telling me about, and I would have checked my logbook, see it wasn't in there, and would have like at some point gone to inspect these crates.
Sweet.
We don't have to do that right now. Just
Yeah.
like he would have
followed up on that.
He would have
sort of.
done that. Yeah.
Okay, great. I will. Yeah, absolutely. We'll hit that.
Okay, so I'm going to be rolling 7 dice.
We.
I have 2 6s.
You have 2 6s. You were able to track your parents are definitely. What does Dick remember of his family?
Nothing.
Nothing, as in like an amnesia sort of instance.
No, I think he was like adopted.
Okay. So you're with 2 successes. You're able to find that your family. They were some of the original settlers on the West Coast. They sort of set up in Bellacoola. And so they created a homestead there. But there was some sort of event, something that occurred that isn't really directly mentioned in any of the newspapers or any text or anything you can find from that time. Most of this is just from immigration records and census data. But you do notice that there is a Dickerson homestead still up in Bellacoola. and it was sort of your parents. I guess it would have just been your parents doing the math here, and they emigrated from the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
And en route with him picking up this information, he's going to go back to the store that he bought this stupid
crystal ball?
He's going to get the one that's off the stand, the bigger one.
The bigger one?
Yeah, with the badger head in it.
All right.
This is a stupid one. The box looking at the squirrel, and it's small. It's not
Not appropriate.
not appropriate.
All right. What was your resources score, please?
My resources is 4.
Or can you roll me 4d6?
And I got $100 from that guy last time too.
Oh, you did.
Can I just spend that instead of putting it towards the rent?
I'm gonna make you roll for this, man.
Oh, that's cocked.
Who's Dick?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Dick was cocked.
Nada.
Dick was cocked. You're just shy of the money in this moment.
But he's already paid for it.
He's got this thing. You gave you the squirrel one.
If the squirrel one doesn't look like the one that's on display.
Yeah, but you paid for it. Like it's a shrewd deal. And I think we find you kind of grumbling about this.
Yeah, what's the name of this organization? What's the store name here?
Also, when
I
they
see
sold
your
it to you, it
manager?
was not animated, and now it's moving.
This one has so many scuff marks. It has clearly been used. You've been bowling with this thing.
Effective.
Green's Grocers. And oddities.
Green's grocery beside the carrots.
In the
Yeah,
back.
yeah. It's there aren't that many stores here. It's all a hodgepodge of things.
It's like cabbage, incense, crystal balls.
Yeah.
And that cocaine drink.
Effervescent beverage.
Effervescent drink. Yes.
So while that's happening, Dick is going to use his bloodhound.
Yep.
And he's going to watch the shop. He's going to find out like what's happening like within the days, how they lock it up, whether it's not locked up, what they're
Yeah, give me an investigation roll, please.
Everyone needs a job.
Yep. Dick's turning his investigation skills dark. I like it.
So I got 5, 6,
Dark,
7,
the gross.
6, 7, 8 plus 2 for bloodhound. Oh, this is going to
Gonna
be
knock off a grocery. Here we go.
Fistful.
Here we go.
These guys are fucked.
and he's got his crystal ball. I have 1, 2 6s, 3 6s, 3 6s.
You find out that Green's Grocers is embezzling. They're not paying taxes. You with 3 successes, you find all of the dirt and really successfully intimidate Mr. Green. And he gives you just a full trade.
It's like, yes.
He's like, you'll burn all this evidence, right?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent.
Puts it in his pocket.
Dick's got it in triplicate handwritten.
You've got it now. And it's a bear skull.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a big crystal ball.
Big bow.
Yeah, it is a bowling ball size.
Perfect. That's the one that was on display. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, well that's good. That's good for Dick. He's done for his month.
Wow. He went balls to the wall on that one.
Sure.
Crystal.
That was more of a Dick reference.
And I think we find you sitting there really just pleased with yourself, with your playing with your giant ball. And you encounter...
Dash almost spewed.
I
Oh,
know.
it's not sold yet.
It's not
There
done.
we go.
We're not down the hatch.
There we go.
We got it.
We did it.
And you notice a large figure waiting outside of your office that you had locked up, and it is Sully, the same person that you had found this farm for a couple, weeks back or so. And he's sitting there in his big sort of leather wool coat, darkening your doorway, as it were.
He'd say, "Hey, Sully,
Mr. Dickerson,
what's going on?"
I have another request for you, another well-paying one.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to find somebody for me.
You have a picture?
I don't. I have a description and a name. The name is Blake Darrington, and my employer is worried for his safety. He didn't necessarily show up to work the other day.
Is that 2 hours?
It is 2 hours.
He didn't show up to work.
No, he did not, and I am... we are concerned.
What kind of work does he do?
He is a jack of all trades.
Wow, come on, Sully. You got to be a little more specific than that.
He's an athlete, Mr. Dickerson. He works for us as a boxer.
As a boxer?
Yes.
Okay.
Normally, he also works at the gym a little bit and is employed by us and does some other side work.
Sure,
but
okay. He's a bit of a bouncer, kind of a tough guy, some muscle on the... Okay, I get
You
it.
understand me
Sure.
clearly.
Perfect, okay. We got it on the same page now. Okay, and when was the last time you seen him?
It was last week. And, normally he's found around the boxing gym on Alpha Street or in the Garrick's Head pub. But he has not been in either location that we've been able to find.
Okay. Who was the last person that saw him?
I am unsure of that. I saw him last week, as well as my employer, leaving our abode down in Rock Bay.
Okay. And he just comes there to visit every so often?
Comes there to pick up his paycheck and, get his work duties, as it were.
His assignment?
His assignment.
Okay. And so after he left from his from getting his assignment, we haven't seen him since.
No.
Do you think he would have gone right into the assignment there? Are you thinking like you had sent him on too big of an assignment?
He didn't seem particularly keen on completing it.
All right. You got a copy of that assignment for me?
Unfortunately, there are no records of our assignments, Mr. Dickerson.
Okay, so it was a verbal assignment.
It was.
You sent the guy to his death? Is that what happened here?
Of course not. We're not so crass. We value life.
Well, I get that, but just like, do you think it was kind of happenstance kind of thing, or what are you thinking here? You think you might have sent him just a little bit above his paycheck?
I think he was not particularly keen on remaining in our employ and may have skipped out.
So he took
Took the money and ran.
Took the money and ran. Okay. All right. Well, I will look into that. Is there anything else you think I need to know before
Nothing at all.
get out of my door? Okay, perfect.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dickerson.
You're quite welcome.
And I'm going to have you roll me another investigation roll for me. You may use your Bloodhound talent. Oh, I will say, parting words from Sully are, you don't need to bring him in, just find him and let me know where he is.
So I just need to find him and give you his location.
Correct.
Okay. I have 1-6. I have 1-6.
You have 1-6. 1-6 is enough. Can you describe for me sort of the trail of breadcrumbs that Dick sort of follows to find Mr. Darrington in sort of the industrial area in James Bay in the shipping yards there? He's working stacking crates.
So Dick went to the gym, and he kind of went to the gym owner and kind of put a squeeze on, like, have you seen this guy around? And he said no. Dick kind of stepped on his foot and flashed his pistola. And then the guy started to sing a little bit more, saying that he was still in town.
Like a canary.
Yeah. Well, maybe a falcon. When he knew that he was still in town, he was asking around, and there was a couple of other guys that were, changing from the, dock worker clothes to boxing gear, that kind of stuff. They noticed Dick was asking, the wrong questions to the wrong people. And so Dick kind of
perhaps was flashing his bear skull around, knowing that Dick, had a bit of money to...
Yeah, so maybe just, paid off a couple of guys, and just, they knew of him.
Yeah.
Said they had seen him within the last couple of days down at the docks. Dick's, kind of just kind of held out there.
Great.
Kind of maybe threw down threw a poncho over himself, did a little homeless reconnaissance down there, and
Yeah.
Found out who he was.
Yeah, you see this fellow down in James Bay. He's wiry, definitely built like a boxer. You can see that there's a number of faded bruises around his eyes and knuckles that are about a week old, so it lines up for when he had gone missing. And does Dick engage with him at all, or does he just go right back? Sully gave you an address, which is the same one that you followed him, on the last assignment.
Dick is going to give him a couple days in order just to kind of see what, like, sort of take in a flavor of this person, and just like, kind of get a vibe of like what's he like as a person.
Yep. You notice that he seems to be keeping to himself, keeping a low profile. When he's not working down at the docks, he's actually made himself a shanty in Beacon Hill Park, which is much larger in this era. It takes up sort of the entire back end of James Bay. It's quite undeveloped at this point behind the Parliament buildings. And there's a number of sort of encampments for people who are newly transplanted or relatively underhoused there, just some like shanty towns. And he sort of goes to work, goes there, doesn't seem to make too much of a fuss. Every once in a while, he'll pop on down to the Bent Mast pub. Is not going to the Garrick's Head or any of the old haunts that Sully had mentioned to you.
Okay. Is he keeping to himself in this encampment?
Yep. He just goes to work, goes back, kind of does the triangle. Drinks by himself, doesn't seem to engage with many of the dock workers more than is necessary.
Dick is going to pay one of the younger women at the encampment to get a bead on this guy. Yeah. What he was doing prior to being in the encampment, and what he was doing for work.
He's pretty secretive about it, to be honest. He showed up about a week ago and just seems to be minding his own business. I asked him what was going on, and he just said he was trying to save some money to get out of town.
Yeah, fair enough. But I got like 4 resources on my sheet here that says you can find out what he was doing prior to that.
Well, if you roll those resources to...
Do I need to roll them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you just said.
Yeah.
I got 1 6.
You got 1 6.
All the 6s.
Yeah, he is saying that he's trying to get out of town. Just got into a spot of trouble, and it's not too uncommon.
Yeah, I want to know what he's doing for trouble.
Well, he's tight-lipped about that. Isn't any money that I can roll with that problem.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I think what might happen is Dick might confront him.
Okay.
Ooh.
We'll pick that up in a second here, but we will move on. And during this process, a couple days go by, as always, and there's a knock at the door. And is it Percy going to answer, or Algot?
Percy would answer to the door, yeah.
Yep. Percy, you see Arabelle at the door from the Seance. It's probably 2 or 3 days since, honestly, the Seance happened.
When Percy opens the door, he's like taken aback a little bit. It was kind of a scarring experience. And he doesn't like greet her the way he normally greets people. He just opens the door and freezes for a second, staring at her. Like,
terribly sorry to...
sorry. Yes,
Jamie.
please.
Of course, yeah.
Miss Arabelle, how may I help you?
I was here to speak with your organization. Isra's quite upset. But I know that you had initially come for some guidance, and
Right.
I hold no ill will against you. I apologize myself for not being able to control the situation. I'm still sort of new to this, so...
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody blames you. It was just a little bit more intense than I think anybody was bargaining for.
I include myself in that statement.
But please come in. I'll collect who is around if you wanted to speak with us.
I believe Emery will suffice. I think he was the one.
Oh,
he was
sure.
he was the lead of the investigation.
Yes, well, please, I will go and fetch Emery. Just grab a seat there.
Excellent.
And then Percy, of course, will go find Emery.
Yeah, Emery, you're in your nice cubicle with good wall partitions around it for doing
Definitely not sheets.
being such a good boy with his report.
Percy, like, instead of talking to him through the partition, will go and, like, knock on the partition.
It like wobbles.
Yeah. he holds, like, the edge of it so he can knock on it.
Yes, come in.
Oh, Mr. Emery, sir, if you don't mind.
Percy,
Yes, there is someone at the door for you.
a visitor.
Yeah, it's the, he kind of looks over his shoulder. It's the Arabelle lady that was at the,
Was she alone?
yes.
Wonderful. I'll be right down.
Okay, I will let her know. Percy will head down.
Yeah, you sort of come down the staircase, and there's a large mirror in the main entryway. And you see Arabelle just sort of like eyeing it up a little oddly. But you come down, she turns around and says, "Go. He on his way?"
Yes, he'll be right out. Can I fetch you tea and biscuits?
That would be lovely, thank you.
Yes, well, I will be right back.
And yeah, Emery, you find Arabelle standing in front of this mirror, and Mr. Finch.
Yes. Hello. It's a lovely piece, isn't it, that mirror?
Yes, it's peculiar. It's
Do you see something?
it's my reflection. Can you give me an observation roll, please?
Observation. That goes with all of my empathy dice too, right? Right.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
my goodness.
No conditions.
1-6.
1-6. It feels a little peculiar.
Yes.
And you notice that she's sort of working something in her head. And she's like, "Do you feel anything?"
Hold on a moment. Closes his eyes and pretends to go way deep inside, but doesn't really do anything. No.
A little bit of indigestion. It's like, it's probably nothing. Isra mentioned that you were hoping to set up a seance parlor inside of this
Yes. The
establishment.
admin here at the society has decided that they would like to have a room that we could perform some rituals, etc.
I thought you were in charge.
Oh well, I was in charge of that particular assignment on that
yes.
evening. It wasn't really an assignment. We heard that you were in town and we were coming to enjoy your abilities.
Well, I'm here to offer my services to set the parlor up if you would have them, if you were convinced of the validity.
I was entirely convinced. If that was a show, wow, you've got some great tricks. But I felt in my soul, as did Emery. Kind of looks around to make sure that nobody else, everyone, it's you shook us.
You shook me. To be frank,
We shook each other.
we shook each other. Do you have a space sort of assigned for?
I have not been shown it specifically, but I hear it's in the lower levels.
And you sort of show her downstairs into the basement, and this is where the shooting range is, and sort of the corridor with all the society members. But
Check out this amazing painting of Mr. Chim Chimney.
oh, look, is that real boar's hair on this brush?
idea who he is, but everyone seems to be very fond of that painting.
It's spectacular. And below sort of the main spire tower of Craig Derrick, throughout it goes through the entire all 4 floors of the building, and so the top of it is a window that looks way out into the horizon, and it is a staple of each level, the kind of a centerpiece. You can kind of look from the 4th floor all the way down to the 1st, because it's got this open sort of concept stairway going up it. But below it, underneath, it actually continues. And there is a circular room. And it's actually right next to where you enter into the basement, and it's behind you. But that is the area that has been set up, or at least earmarked for
Right.
the Seance parlor.
Yeah, so Emery would lead her into the room and be like, yeah, no, this is what actually Jasper had made reference that this would be the space. He had his own thought that I guess the circular construction and design can help with, a more of a, a more dynamic
Channeling and
flow
Of
to
course.
the energies
And almost like not listening to you, she immediately walks in and pulls out like a cat's eye plumb bob, and sort of like, yes, and like it sort of pulls to one side, and she walks around. This is perfect. This is an excellent spot. It's been built. Yeah, there seems to be it's well placed on the ley lines in Victoria. Yes. No, I think this will do quite well to channel particular specters or spirits.
Wonderful. Is there anything I can help you with from this point? Do we have some...
There's plenty. I'm presuming that you will be the one who will want to learn how to run these operations.
I mean, that was my hope. I don't know if...
Perfect.
Okay.
And she will there will be a bit of a montage moment here of you guys setting up this parlor, and she'll kind of teach you some of the ins and outs and the tricks of the trade. We'll establish mechanically what that is at a later date. But the areas, how would you like the aesthetic of this seance parlor in this circular room in the Dungeon of Craig?
I mean,
look.
he's got to want to over embellish it a little bit.
I would say it would need to be
kind of in
theatrical.
yeah, a little bit, just like some heavy burgundy kind of curtains and
yeah.
cloths around,
Yeah.
lots of ridiculous amount of candles. Like
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of sigils.
Yeah, Percy hates me just because of how long it's going to take him to light the candles every day,
and
just in case.
there are things that she's quite particular about as far as like carving in certain wards around the entryway and around the circle. A lot of the theatrics, she kind of lets Emery take charge on, understanding that is also a trick of the trade and an integral component, as it were. And while you're doing this, you get to idle chit-chat, and looks up. So, Isra said that you had perhaps stolen a notebook from her?
Yeah. There's... What it is stolen. Like, it wasn't a permanent...
Emery, we've all done things
Okay,
when...
I took it from her.
Yes.
Yes, I did.
As entertainers or people on the margins, you need to do things perhaps that you don't feel proud of in hindsight. I only ask because I'm curious as to whether or not you understood that the entity that took charge that night is with you.
Well, no. I only did that particular ritual because it seemed to be the most complete in the book, as far as I could tell. There were some really nice drawings that went along with it.
The ones of demonic forces and...
Well, it looked like, when you're putting on a performance, it looked like this was going to really grab the crowd.
And you see that she actually
guess
pulls
it
out
did.
a notebook of her own that's incredibly similar. She's like, Isra and I were rebuilding the notebook. And she, taught me a number of spells, incantations, how to summon various spirits. And she flips through it, and you see that hers is filled with a number of pages that have warnings in them. And it's like, did you not heed any of these warnings that are in there? And your book does not have these pages.
No. Maybe this was like a rough draft.
Isra was very adamant that hers had these in them.
Would he know, is it obvious that there's pages been ripped down?
Can you give me a observation roll, please? Or, sorry, it's investigation.
3 6s.
3 6s.
He knows that book.
Yes, inside and out. You would notice that pages have not been ripped out, but pages have been removed. This is a very elegant forgery, as if to make it more dangerous on purpose. Whether or not it has been swapped out in your possession or in Yizra's, you cannot be sure.
So it looks like a very surgical, intentional thing has happened to remove.
You
all
notice
the
that some of those incomplete-looking incantations are incomplete because there is also a page missing because it is the mirroring page of the warning.
And would Emery know that it was like that when he got it, or has it maybe changed over time since he's had it?
I'm going to say with 3 successes, you never noticed these warnings. If it was changed, it was changed very quickly after you got it, or Isra didn't notice.
Yeah, I guess he would explain that to Annabelle? Arabelle.
Yeah.
And just say, I don't know if it was a sabotage she was putting out. Maybe she knew she's such a skilled oracle that she must have known what my intention was before I did.
It's possible. It doesn't necessarily line up with the Isra that I know, but anyone could be. It changes things.
Yeah, the book literally has not left my hands or my possession since I've had it. So it's not as if it was taken from me and manipulated in some way.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of this. It's concerning if there's Isra was after you or if there's something else afoot, but either one of those is a concerning proposition, either for me or you.
You said this spirit I released, this being that is attached to me.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It follows you. Certain sort of creatures, they attach themselves like a gosling to a goose, a child to a mother. It's imprinted on you. You are the one that brought it forth. There will need to be some kind of ritual performed. I am not wholly aware of it. I'll need to do some research, perhaps with your aid, to try and detach it. But
you were there. You channeled its energy. Is this?
It took me over. I don't have the resources. It's nothing that. This book that I've got is about rituals, and it's not a lexicon of the creatures that it can particularly summon. It's processes, it's workflows.
Should I be scared?
I would avoid channeling the other side. It may bring some misfortune.
That's my job.
And we will need to navigate this.
Together. Emery's pretty sure they're dating.
And we leave the two of them there.
Mr. Emery, sir, why do you have lipstick all over your neck?
Percy, you check your notes for...
Oh, the logs, yeah.
The logs, yeah. And you don't have any... there's nothing in there to indicate that you would have accepted any botanical samples or no couriers came through.
Okay.
You step out to the shed and does Percy go like the very next day, or does he sort of like have some duties to attend to?
I think he would have checked the logbook the next day, like not the day that Elgit mentioned it.
Yeah.
So he would have slept on it because his mind was already reeling, but he definitely would have been on it. He told Elgit he was going to do something. He would have done it probably first thing in the morning, and then got to it in the afternoon.
Great.
Yeah.
You head out to there's a sort of a storage shed on the back. It's close to the castle, but not necessarily attached. It's typically just for sort of lawn maintenance and some overflow storage. And you find a spot where it does appear that there were a number of crates stacked up recently and a tarp covering them, but they're gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Percy will like kind of poke around and look at the tarp and, maybe the markings where the crates were. Does he know for sure this is where the crates were, and is this their tarp? Like, does he recognize?
Give me a learn investigation.
Learn investigation.
Investigation, please.
And logic. So 4 dice. Yeah, and I don't have conditions. Nothing.
You presume that the tarp is one of yours, and you can just kind of find that it's a disturbed area, and someone must have gathered it up and moved along.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes back to Algot. Mr. Algot, sir, I did check my logs for receiving any packages. I have no records of them. I did, however, go and look at the crates that you had mentioned. However, they are no longer there. Have you removed them?
No, somebody must have come in the last few days since when I saw them. And
Are the landscapers here again, maybe?
perhaps it must be it. I would have thought that they only came in on Tuesdays, but maybe Jasper had a business that he took care of with it.
Okay. Well, they did leave our tarp there, so
Oh, that's
maybe they'll
considerate of them, I suppose.
bring the boxes back. Anyways, I'll keep an eye on it. If I see them, I'll let you know. But
Thank you. And we pick up with Dick in Beacon Hill Park, or the docks. Where would Dick confront Mr. Darrington?
I think he would he would set up his own little shanty,
Yep.
and I think he would like put his shanty like right next to what was the gentleman's name?
Blake Darrington.
Blake. He would put it
Yes.
right up to, and he would try to like befriend him
Yeah.
a little bit, and then just ask him about the organization and the place that he was working for.
I'm just working at the docks, sir. It's a living. Just shipping crates, trying to get make a living, get back on my feet, as it were.
I got a gorilla with meat hooks for hands that darkens my door that says different.
Can you give me a manipulation roll, and you can add 2 dice to that?
I love that he spent days building a shanty to just get straight to the point.
This elaborate trap.
I just walk over and be like, "How do you know Sully?"
Hey, I hear that you're on the lam.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Rolling a manipulation check.
Okay, manipulation is where would I find
It is the
it's a mind game because now it's his neighbor. He's like, my neighbor's manipulating me.
I was already picturing it like the urinal thing where there's like 10 empty ones, but you go and stand right
Right,
beside
yeah.
someone. It's this huge park, and he's like
Yeah.
shared wall.
opening line is, "Hey, nice dick."
Hey, that's my name.
No,
And you can add 2 dice for the name drop as well.
Thank God. 1-6.
1-6. Sully sent you?
Yeah.
I mean, is he on his way?
You would hope not.
You're damn right. I'd hope not.
Yeah. I'd like
What do you want? Like, what's?
Well, I'm.
You extorted me. I don't have any money.
I know
do
that.
have a
I mean,
little bit-
like you got as much money as I do. Look at my shanty here, Mister. Like, what the hell? What I'm wondering is that the organization that you work for. I need a little intel. I need a little information, and then maybe what I could say to Sully is, sounds like you picked up and left.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough.
I know it's a tough one.
All right. I worked for. They call themselves the Iron Parish. It's a gang in town. They run sort of a number of events, as it were.
What kind of events?
Bare knuckle boxing matches, cockfighting, anything that you can bet on that you don't want the law to keep an eye on, they've kind of got their hands in it. And God, if they find me, Julius is gonna kill me if he knows that I skipped town. I couldn't take it anymore.
Take what?
The beatings. I was a boxer for them. They put me in fights with, not just people but creatures. They were saying they're gonna have me fight a bear. I'm gonna fucking die if I box a bear.
Well, not if you know what you're doing.
You shitting me? You want to go in there with one?
With a bear?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, are you kidding me?
I am not.
He's like, look what happened to the last bear as he pulls out
The crystal ball. Just nothing. Puts it on the table.
So there.
Well, fuck, that's really nice. I saw they had some of those over at Green's Grocers. It's a shame what happened to them.
Well, you might want to start off with the squirrels, maybe, and work your way up.
It's so hard to catch those. I've been trying to eat them.
All right. So, I mean, okay, so you're a fighter, and you can say, no, I don't want to go fight.
Yeah, he doesn't necessarily like being told no. Can you give me a history? Which I guess it's just learning.
Learning. Okay, so I got my logic, and I got my learning, and I got my bear's head out. So let me see here. So that's 5 dice, plus 2 for the learning. And do I get 2 for my crystal ball?
Sure.
Sure.
You have used that and integrated it into the narrative.
Thanks, Chelsea.
He stares into the crystal ball.
Holy. I got 2 6s.
Now, what the fuck was I rolling for?
It's
two,
isn't it, Sean?
Yeah, right. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know that Julius Flay, who is the current gang leader of the Iron Parish, is a particularly brutal individual. You're not sure if Flay is his natural name or his street name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He is going to just tell the guy, you got a day. You got to pack your shit and go.
He is already packing.
Yep, perfect.
And
Awesome.
Great.
I hear Nanaimo was nice this time of year.
And we pick up, it's sort of an evening within this interlude time, and we find Dana, Elofe.
Dana.
We find Dana downstairs in the sort of silhouette room, eyeing up her own silhouette from not necessarily Elofe's, but Dana's, right next to Butch's. Mm-hmm. And Algot comes up. Going with Elofe or Dana from here on forth.
Might as well do Dana. Elofe wasn't really working.
I did like the touch of Fleischmann. It took me a moment.
Good one. Legacy of the Butcher.
He would have been proud of that.
He wasn't proud when I spoke to him.
Did he give you any sage advice? He was never one to mince words.
Take care of the others. I didn't take care of him. Stop being so weak. You know, the usual.
That sounds mostly on brand for him.
Yeah. Was very confused. He didn't recognize me at first. But anyway.
Never know what you see when you're on the other side. But I'm glad that it's all out in the open this moment, and I'm glad that you are back, Miss Dana.
Yes, we'll have to figure out what that means. I'm not really sure how to be Dana anymore. Got very good at having a sharp tongue.
It's just a name. You are who you are, Miss Dana.
Butcher said something.
What's that?
that seemed to be not sure about how he died. I thought it was supposed to be clear. The world snake, that he was its host.
Yes.
Algit, do you know something I don't?
When Sasha came back, she complained of some indigestion early, and T's and the doctors couldn't necessarily diagnose the issue. Well, that's not entirely true. The doctor said it was a tapeworm, but when we looked over what had happened, you had already left. Jim was around, and down in the basement, there was also another mirror. You realize that each room in this castle has a mirror in it. We made a decision. We could not murder Sasha. We could not send her away. So we found, say it's a loophole. Tell me, Dana, are you familiar with the Zerkalakis?
No?
It is a creature that, and you can kind of feel, there's like see almost a ripple in the mirror. The particular Vaesen from Eastern Europe. It can bring things inside of a mirror, human Vaesen, and trap them there. If those people are not brought out, they are then themselves turned into a Verkalakis. A Zerkalakis. And typically they act as protectors of houses, estates. They need to be placated very similarly to the Nissa or the Vetir. And so we offered Sasha up to one that we brought in. And it took her. And now she lives within the mirrors of this castle. Mischievous sometimes, protective in others. I believe she knew what was happening in the moment. She was not particularly fond of it, but understood and just made sure that we looked after her dog.
She's the reason why the house changes.
He is. He looks after it. And those inside, protected from threats.
Dana walks away. And while she's walking away, she is shaking because she knows that she left Butcha locked in a cave thinking it was to protect the world. And she left him to die in the dark. And she's so mad. And when she gets to her room and she goes to open the door, she remembers that first day that the door changed.
Mm-hmm.
And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out her meat cleaver and she just starts hacking at the door and she is crying and yelling and pissed. And then she eventually just slumps into her doorway for a bit.
Right.
And then we'll eventually go and get Algit and tell him she needs a new door.
And that is where we're going to take our break.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Thanks.
Soda pop.
I caught that.
I got
perfectly.
my foam so wet.
Your
And
foam?
Yeah,
Oh.
like right here. My foam, not my phone. My foam. Okay, go, Sean, go.
And we're back.
Oh, boy.
Disappointment.
What's your
And we're
sound,
back.
Chelsea? No.
Never mind, we're leaving again. Break number 2.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. We've had some snacks. They were amazing.
Donuts.
Once again,
There were dry donuts and there were moist donuts.
There was
What
two
type
kinds.
of donut do
Why
you
were
like?
they so wet? Just like 6 of them.
Warm.
Dwayne,
Dwayne,
if you were a donut, would you be dry or moist?
Sorry, Neil.
you're stealing my finale question, Chelsea.
Well, we're gonna have to do a little improv rewrite.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like soggy donuts because that's just no good. And then dry donuts are not great.
You got to choose one.
Damp donut.
You know.
Yeah, and then you choke
Like
on
a little
Well,
like
but if it's-
chalky like
Wait, are we talking about like bready donuts or cakey donuts?
See, I would
yes.
I would lean to cakey donut. That would be,
Really?
Yeah, opposed to bready.
Well, like
Bready?
not bready, but
Like
like you know the
sourdough?
ones that aren't cakey, like a real donut.
Yeah,
is
like a dense,
not
like
cakey.
a,
Oh,
a
like a
closer to like a
dense-
bagel.
like a fritter.
Well, that's what I would consider like a cakey. Like a sour cream glaze is like a cakey donut, but then there's like an original one that's like, nice and puffy, a yeasty donut.
You would be yeasty.
Just like,
and the music cues.
wow.
Oh boy.
I feel so attacked.
No kidding. So it's first thing in the morning. Percy, you are in bed and you're sort of getting ready to make breakfast for everybody because that's a thing that Percy does.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah. You head down the stairs, and as you're passing by the breakfast dining room, because there is a specific one for breakfast in Craigdarroch Castle, as I learned on the tour,
Awesome.
you see a figure sitting there, and it is Mr. Dunsmuir.
The owner?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
James Dunsmuir? That
Robert
was it?
Dunsmuir,
Robert Dunsmuir,
yeah.
thanks.
Bobby D.
Bobby D. Coffee, Percy, when you have a minute.
Yeah, when Percy walks in, he sort of like stops short and like steps backwards a half step, and turns. Mr. Dunsmuir, sir. Coffee, yes, of course. Sorry, I hadn't expected you. I didn't prepare enough. It's fine. I'm actually not that hungry. I'll put out a plate for you. And he just quickly disappears before he can even answer.
And he's like, very good. And he like flares the paper that he's got, that he's reading.
Nice.
And, you get him his coffee, and he's, not particularly chatty, and
Sounds good.
leaves you, doesn't interfere with anything that you're doing, and everyone presumably rallies themselves.
Yeah, Percy puts out a plate for everybody, but instead of a plate for himself, he puts it out for Mr. Dunsmuir.
Yeah.
And then just sort of like stands off to the side.
And as everybody sort of mingles in, you all see the same figure just sitting there. And he looks up once everybody is sat down for breakfast. Well, I've got an assignment for everybody. And it's at one of my mines. There's been an incident up in Nanaimo in one of my sort of coal mining operations. And I received a letter from the local doctor up there. It would appear that there's been a bit of an incident in the number 1. There's no fatalities that I'm told, but the local preacher has managed to get a solid bonk on the head and his leg broken in the process. What he was doing in the mine is beyond me. She was saying that he was attempting to hold a sermon to dispel any notions of superstition, but allowing Christian symbols within the place. And it seems that the miners are a trite uncomfortable with that concept and are otherwise unwilling to elaborate on that idea, but are also unwilling to go back into that mine. I need the lot of you to go out and sort this matter out for me. Get to the bottom of it, creature or cretin. I can't have these old world superstitions getting in the way of my progress. I've taken the liberty of booking a ticket on the ENN for you, and you can set out from there and stay in the Occidental, and then connect with either Dr. Evans or the preacher. I believe his name was Griffith. once you land. Oh, and I got a telegraph this morning. It would appear that one of the nuns has also gone missing up in one of the more remote camps. She just came in early. She has not returned in the evening. So, if you can, see if there's a connection there.
Are there any rumors?
The locals seem to be quite tight-lipped. You'll need to get up there and find out for yourself.
Have there been any accidents or anything reported there recently before that?
Just when the preacher went in for his sermon and the collapse, so far as I know. Nothing out of the ordinary other than standard mishaps in mines
When did you say the train was?
this afternoon.
Right. Okay.
All right, well,
Yes, thank
Suppose
you,
we'll-
Mr. Dunsmuir.
go look for some information in the occults library and prepare to go. Are we able to, because it's a bit of a tight window, are we able to say like whether or not we've got, so I'd like to get my hurricane lantern again. Is that an option?
Yep, you can roll your resources to see if you can. I think a hurricane lantern is just a 1. So feel free to roll it, and then if you don't succeed, you can use whatever.
I didn't succeed, so I'll use
I can't remember what the name for it is.
a
It's
capital.
A capital. I wanted to say credit. Yeah.
A capital.
Yeah, use a capital, and then that's down for the mystery.
Okay, wonderful.
So we wouldn't normally have our personal gear?
You have the gear that is associated with your character,
Oh, the
but
temporary.
then there is additional gear such as hurricane lanterns,
Oh, okay.
poisons, whatever.
Magnifying glasses.
Yeah, all those sort of things.
Crystal balls.
Yeah.
First of all,
I think the crystal ball, is that your memento?
no. My cufflinks are my memento.
Oh, okay, great.
And then the crystal ball is just my.
I will.
just
I
made- you
will.
just made
I
it
will
up.
allow you to carry this second rendition of the crystal ball
Okay.
through into this one because we already went through that in the first half, and I don't want to go through it again. I don't know what animal I can fit in there next.
Bear's head. Yeah, that's good.
Percy, do you have any ideas for the library? And as she walks by you, she hands you half her crumpet.
Thank you. The only thing I could think of is anything that is either known to live or dwell in caves, therefore mines.
Or perhaps something nocturnal that might thrive there.
Yes. Maybe it doesn't need to see.
That would be interesting. Interesting that it was so against a sermon, though. Or perhaps something... I don't know. I guess that's a lot of our things. All right. Would you like to pose the question? You're probably better at wording it than I.
Yeah, why not? Percy sort of like stands back from the door for a minute and then grabs the handle. And he's supposed to frame it in a question of like what.
You're asking like a specific question that you're looking for an answer to.
Yeah.
So it's something. It can't be particularly generic, like a catch-all.
Okay.
Yeah.
He stands at the door, puts his hand on the handle, and thinks for a second, and says, "If I were a Vaesen living in cold underground mines, what would I be?"
I like that you framed it like a riddle.
Shut up.
Ooh, spine intact.
I think Dana giggles.
Maybe he ends it with your name after. He's like, "Shut up, Dana."
It's been a while since I've heard someone put me down with my actual name. It's nice.
The door sort of like shudders, like there's an earthquake, but it's only the door, and then it stops.
He tries the handle.
The handle is quite warm, and you open the door, and there is we are still in winter at this point, but you open the door, and it is a warm, dry breeze that comes out from it. The walls of this library are thick adobo and are insulated against the blistering heat There's a lot of earth tones that blend through. You can sort of see a cracked, almost sand dune desert landscape beyond. Through there's narrow narrow windows, but they are fairly shuttered on this sort of sun-bleached wood. As sort of this bright golden light comes through, there are shelves that you would guess are carved out of mesquite and acacia, and they hold a pretty sparse but eclectic collection of different explorers' journals, some brittle scrolls. Scrolls. And there's just a nice faded rug in the middle of the room and some writing tables.
Well, should we split up and see what we can find? I think essentially anything that focuses on underground.
Wonderful, yes. I should grab something for us to trade, and she'll quickly go through and she'll pull out something like a medical journal, something she feels like she knows well enough that they wouldn't need, and she'll bring that in, something to do with injuries of Vaesen or something.
I would say that you would know specifically of a report that had been written by Butcher.
Yeah.
Based off of dissections and extractions of Spurtuses.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So she brings that in as well, and she says, quite nice in here. We could just close the door, have a bit of a holiday.
Yeah. No, it is a nice break from the cold, isn't it?
Right. Oh, where do you think we should tuck this?
Well, I suppose wherever we find the source that we're going to take with us.
Wonderful.
And while we're standing there and there's this moment of quiet, I just imagine the fluttery dust in an old library catching in the window.
Yeah, it's catching the golden light as it goes through, and each tome is quite dusty and leather bound.
Yeah, we're kind of back to back, almost going through these books. And it's just been quiet for a while, and then Percy's you should know I'm not a murderer.
I know, Percy.
That felt good. I think I have something here.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And you would find sort of some mining reports of cataloging sort of subterranean Vaesen. And can I have you give me a learning test, please, to see how much you can whittle down?
For someone that does a lot of learning, I sure chose poor stats for Percy.
And you can
Is there
add
anything
one.
I can do to help?
You can add 1d6 for Dana being there with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Dana.
Nothing. 4, 4, 5, 5.
All right. Well, it does. The success of the occult library gets you a short list, as it were. So the one thing that you would inherently know, that the reason that many Vaesen are sort of repelled by Christian symbology is because they predate Christianity. And so they see it as an invasion. And so they are, its ability to infect and sort of get into every nook and cranny is sort of an affront to them. And so that is the reason why it is so ubiquitous. It is the replacing of old ideas with new ones. As far as creatures that are subterranean, there are things called blue caps, which are in northern England coalfields. They are often invisible, but aid with miners, but can be kind of temperamental. There are knockers, or there Dwayne's attention came up.
Where? I don't see.
And they can also be known as Corblanu, which is a Welsh term, and it's probably, I've said it completely wrong, but they...
Corblanu, I got it.
Yeah. Totally.
They're probably pronounced Corleys. It's just the weird spelling.
Corblanu. Yeah, right. And they function in a similar fashion. They are maybe only 24 sort of inches high, quite short, but very powerful. They seem to hate Christian symbology as well as cursing and foul language in the mines. There are hill trolls, which if the shaft is long enough and
Long shafts,
Yeah.
knockers, okay?
yeah, connects in. I knew it. I just fucking knew it.
Where's the back door, Sean?
There's no back door. Shit, no, they have to connect to the outside. Sometimes they can make their way into mine shafts and cause a bit of a ruckus, as well as Vaesen that are perhaps trapped under there. It's not unknown, and this would ring true for Dana from a certain serpent that they encountered in an underground cave.
Her eye twitches just a little.
Yeah.
She maybe looks out the door at the nearby mirror and sees it ripple and feels a little more settled for just a moment.
Well, not exactly what we were looking for as far as specifics, but it'll do. We have 4 potentials here. I would say 3. Highly unlikely to be hill trolls, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see.
I suppose we will. You'd think they would have smelled a hill troll by then.
I hope so, but
Yeah. I guess miners don't
mine,
smell
I was
much
gonna
better.
say.
Yeah.
she'll slide the information and the dossier in for a moment. She sort of holds on to it and then starts to head for the door.
Okay.
When they get to the door, she goes, I don't have to be a bitch all the time.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually. All right.
Great.
And then she just leaves.
Yeah, Percy too.
Okay. Are there any other specific preparations you all make before you head out? As far as equipment, we can deal with that off mic as we're getting closer to the end here. We can sort that out for the next session, but
Dana has slid the false bottom out of her bag now. It is just all her bag.
great.
So she has her meat cleaver at the ready, as well as vials of jam.
Percy heads towards his tea closet and goes to unlock it and opens it kind of halfway, but then stops himself and just pauses for a minute and puts everything back and closes it and just collects his biscuits and tea and stuff that he usually brings on the trip.
Okay.
And turns around and just leaves.
Yeah, and as you're leaving, you do hear a soft little ding, 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 ding.
He pretends he doesn't hear it.
Is Arabelle still hanging around the...
Yeah, I feel
Manor?
like she's not
Working
necessarily
on the
hanging
room.
around the manor, but you have probably, kept in contact, whether or not it has started off as a, professional exchange and moved into anything else. It's kind of, she's around. You got her number.
He'd text her.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, you up?
Yeah. Can't carry your pigeon. Why do you not respond?
New pigeon, who dis?
Yeah.
I just kind of imagine that, if she was there and still maybe tinkering away in the seance room, he would have gone and had a very serious, well, they're sending me off now. I don't know if I'll ever be back.
Yeah, you do have a flair for the dramatic, don't you?
Well, we're going to Nanaimo, so...
Oh, no.
Yes.
I wish you all the best, and
Have you been there before?
I've only heard tell.
Okay, I was just wondering if you might have any insight or input.
I haven't made my way up there. Our first stop on the island was Victoria, and I just found a reason to stick around.
The coffee is fantastic.
Of course.
I did have one more thing to burden you with. Well, not really a burden. I guess I just am wondering, this spirit that I've attached myself to, or vice versa, is there anything I should be watching out for, or ways to help keep that at bay?
And she'll pull out a small necklace with just a sort of sliver of quartz on it, and she'll give it to you. This could help if you hear voices that are not your own. Be aware of those. Don't necessarily respond to them. They're asking for too much of you.
Right. So just put this rock on and it'll keep away.
It's a crystal.
Oh, of course. It's nice. Thank you. Well, yes, I will return when I do. And if not, I will find you in the next life.
Not if I find you first.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Emery leaves and I realize it's a jade egg. He's like, what does
BC
this
fairies,
mean?
Yeah, he is off.
Great.
Dick would be filing down his bullets.
What the fuck does that mean?
Are you doing a From Dusk Till Dawn with me and putting little crosses in them? Or?
No, but he's like just like filing them down just to kind of, to load them back into his pistol. But he just wanted to file them down. Just
Make
a
sure there's
little
no burrs or anything on them?
bit. Yeah,
or?
just for accuracy. Sharper. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Good to go.
Carve a rifling into them?
And in and around the Craigdare Castle, would there be a cross?
Yeah, they were absolutely would be.
Dick's gonna grab a cross off the wall.
Perfect.
Throw it into the backpack.
Add it into your temporary gear, please.
Perfect.
Just like a pocket-sized one, or
How big? How
What is the biggest?
One hung over his back.
just stop me.
it's gotta fit in a backpack.
Yeah, okay.
Backpack size.
Yeah, it's a two-hander for sure. Yeah,
Perfect.
Double barrel. Yeah, you all pack up and head out towards the train terminal near the Johnson Street Bridge. It is the afternoon time, and we'll cut the scene to you traveling on the rails, making your way to Nanaimo. It's about a half day's journey up there, and there's a number of people on the train, a number of miners heading up, two fellows in the sort of dining cart that are fairly well dressed, having a conversation with each other. Looks like some hospitality workers, and then just common folk as well. Is there anything you want to do during the journey, or do you just want to cut right to Nanaimo?
Would I see the boxer? Would he be on the train?
The boxer is not on the train.
Okay, just checking.
Percy is going to walk over to the two miners and like the mining people, not miners.
Wow.
Percy.
Anyone want a steak?
Stop it.
Do you girls like red meat?
Oh no.
Oh, we broke Gavin.
Okay, next scene.
Oh, what a bad scene.
There's the two sort of well-dressed fellows, the hospitality, and then like a group of miners. You go into the group or the two people? Okay.
No, the group. He's essentially just going in for intel.
Yep.
And it kind of just, casually walks up. Excuse me.
Yep.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Maybe.
We're heading up to Nanaimo. I'm assuming
I
that's
suspect as much where this train goes. It's the N and E and N.
right. Thank you. We are tasked with investigating happenings in one of the mines up there, the first mine, I believe. Something about a priest.
Don't know anything about that.
Have you-
And you could surmise that this probably happened about a week ago, and these guys are heading into town.
Have you heard rumors of it?
Haven't heard much word about anything. Can you give me an observation roll, please?
Yeah. Observation for me is 4. Nothing.
Nothing. They clam up pretty tight. Once they sort of they give you like kind of a once over, realize you're from out of town, and then just like
Cold shoulder me.
single syllable answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, hopefully I will see you out there. We can help each other out.
And they all have a good laugh about you going into the mines.
He tries to laugh too. He's like, ha ha ha. Oh yes. Well,
They go dead silent.
Lovely.
When Percy comes back to the group, I think Emery would be like, would you, well, what do you think about maybe if I coached you a bit on your performances?
Yeah, sure. I mean, well, was it that bad?
Well, it's not that it's bad. It's just that it's not. When you're going to speak to people, you have to be the people. You can't just be Percy.
Right. Okay.
You're dressed too nice. You speak too nice.
Well, sorry, Mr. Emery, sir.
No, it's not sorry. I'm just trying to help you.
No, you're right. I will. I'll speak with the people next time at their level, or mine. No, at their yes.
Have you ever experimented with speaking in accents?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should try it. It's loads of fun.
I'll definitely try it when I'm alone.
Yes, of course. Maybe when we're back at the hotel, I can give you a lesson or two.
Well, how else does it work?
How does what work?
Speaking to like the locals with an accent.
Well, you just try to take on a persona.
How would you do that?
You use your imagination.
Well, what kind of person would I be? Could I be Dick?
You could be Dick. You could also be a miner.
I don't look like a miner.
But that's exactly what they caught on.
Show us how that works.
Well, I didn't bring my costume trunk with me.
You don't need a costume chunk. You got your accent. You got your performance. Like this is you should be polished in this. Is what you're. Well, I mean, you're
Okay,
gonna be
fine.
helping.
I shall return.
Okay.
Yes, if you're helping to polish Dick, please make sure that you bring in an accent.
I am not putting my hands on Dick at all. I said I was helping Percy.
Oh. The entire time, Dana's looking over her book. She's now that kind of like the secret's out, she's dropped her medical textbook and she's reading one of her smutty novellas.
Love it.
And she's like fanning herself, but she's like looking over like, what the fuck?
Percy takes very close, not notes, but like attention. He sees Emery walking over to these guys. He's like, okay, well, Emery knows what he's doing, so he's going to.
Emery's going to go like duck behind the row of seats behind them or something and quickly like take off a couple layers, take off his tie, maybe mess up his hair a little bit, take some dirt off his shoe and rub it on his cheek.
Yeah.
Do I have a costume thing somewhere? I do have costumes in my personal gear.
Your fanny pack.
I do have makeup. I do have makeup in my personal gear.
Oh, fine. So I
have scripts.
You leave as Emery and come back as
dirtier Emery.
Dirty
Slightly
Emery.
disheveled
Dirty Emery
Emery.
talking to minors. Perfect.
what could go wrong?
And as he'll head over towards the miner, and as he walks by, he'll give Percy a little wink. And
Percy
he'll walk up.
waves like he's like, am I supposed to?
And he'll sit down in one of the empty chairs kind of across the row from these four guys and be like, hey, y'all, where are you all headed to?
An IMO.
Yeah,
where the
yeah,
train
that's where I'm
goes.
going to. Just going in for my first shift in the mines.
Oh, yeah. Which mine are you at?
Oh, I think it's the first one.
The number one.
The number one.
The number one?
Yeah,
Ah,
I like that one. It's supposed to be where the big threads are coming in from right now.
Reds. Can you give me a manipulation roll, please? You do need to beat their 2 successes from observation.
Manipulation, you say?
Yes, please.
4, 6, 8.
Come on.
Not one fucking 6.
Weren't you just in here a moment ago looking real clean? And did you dress down to talk to us?
Nope. That was another guy. There's another guy back there. It's the weirdest thing, man. I saw him when we was at the station back there, and I was like, man, you look like my brother. And he was like, I do not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will be honest, them like myself don't really know what to do with this.
Anyways, I just maybe we'll see you at work someday, and
we'll see you.
We'll catch up then.
In the threads.
In the threads, that's right, where you got to chase them threads.
Yeah, they're right between the seams, as it were.
Well, that's the bigger, like when you have a bunch of threads together. That's what we always call it where I'm from.
Where's that exactly?
In the South. It's the only other accent I can jump into so fast.
I could have sworn I knew a guy named Doug Dugson.
Oh, he's from Toronto.
These are the failed construction workers from the last place who had to go find new jobs.
I thought you looked familiar.
Wait a second.
Emery would just get up and bid them adieu and go sit beside Percy. He's like, see, now what we're doing there. Oh, sorry. I
No,
don't know
was,
if I can get out of this accent too fast.
That was fantastic,
Yeah,
Mr.
we're
Emery,
just
sir.
establishing a relationship. Now, when we run into them in town, at the pub maybe, I'll have a rapport.
Percy, may I also make a suggestion? Would you come with me? Sometimes it's useful to just do what we know.
Yes, sure, of course.
And she heads over to the two, you said there were a couple of hospitality workers.
Yeah, there's a number of hospitality workers, 2 fancy lads, and some miners that I'm going to say have now clocked your group.
Yeah, she smiles at them a little apologetically. That's it.
And they just kind of keep to their own.
Yeah. The hospitality workers, like they're of the train or like seem to be heading to Nanaimo to be hospitality workers there?
Of the train.
Of the train. Okay,
Yes.
wonderful.
Yeah.
So she heads over to one of them and with her nicest smile says, "Oh, hello there. I was just wondering. We're heading to Nanaimo. I'm a doctor. This is my friend Percy here. Well, we've been hearing some dastardly rumors, and we're just wondering if we might be able to. Well, you probably hear quite a lot here.
I mean, words come through, especially on the last train back. Can you give me a manipulation roll, please?
Fantastic. Yeah.
And you can have +1 for Percy.
Wonderful. 1-6.
1-6. Yeah, we heard that there was an incident in the mine. There was a reverend who collapsed or who was stuck in a collapse with a number of parishioners. Nobody died, so far as we know. But it looks like, and she points to the 2 guys in suits. Actually, they're bringing in a couple of engineers to assess any concerns of damage. I believe that's the 2 of them there.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. And she'll sort of slip her like a little tip or whatever, just as a little thank you for the information.
Great.
And
We got Dirty Emery talking to miners, Dana slipping tips. And
perfect.
Yeah.
And then she'll say, "Okay, Percy, now we're going to go talk to them over there."
Right, okay. They look maybe a little bit more up Dick's alley. Not like his.
Dick, you want to jump in on this one?
Do you think we should leave that one for Dick?
I do. Yeah, I mean
Fantastic, yes.
he's used it in his investigation dealing with these types of people.
I love how you've done the worst matchups possible.
Right? The absolute worst.
Sean's like, I created a group for you specifically.
And we're like, we're going to do the opposite.
Yeah, we're gonna.
How about no,
How
Sean?
about
How
not?
about don't guide us?
You do you, man. Let the dice decide on this.
If you feel strongly, Percy, of course, I think we should let Dick come talk to them. And she's going to come over and she's going to say, "Oh, Dick, those gentlemen over there, right up your alley. Could you ask them some questions?"
You just hear like, oh, come from the table.
It'll be perfect.
What kind of questions am I going to ask them?
Whatever you suppose.
Make it up as I go?
Just wing it.
lady.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think it'll be wonderful. What a good pairing.
All right.
Just trying to get any information, dear.
Okay.
And she'll sit down with Percy and she'll just like flip open her book and just be like, "Here, we'll read. We'll pretend we're reading."
Pretend we're reading.
She opens it to the absolute smuttiest page and is like staring and has no idea that you can see it.
Percy starts dabbing himself.
I do say, Dylan, it's delightful. I know.
So Dick is gonna he's gonna I guess the seats, he's gonna grab the back of that little handles on the seat and kind of move himself forward to, where am I going to? Is it a table car? Where am
Yeah, we'll say it's like a 4-person sort of booth, and they're occupying 2 of those 4, like a diner booth style.
Sure.
Yeah.
I? Okay.
Yeah.
Dick's gonna. Can he buy coffee for the people at this table? Yeah, Dick's gonna get a round of coffee, and he's gonna sit down.
Oh, hello, sir.
Well, hello.
Oh, thank you for the pep, as it were. Huh?
Oh, yeah, it will get us through the ride, I guess. Eh?
Absolutely.
Sure.
It
yeah.
takes a terribly long time.
Yeah. Are you from Nanaimo?
Oh, no, not at all. We're from Toronto, as it were.
From Toronto?
Yes, we're stationed originally, but we're stationed in Victoria, just up for some business in Nanaimo.
What
about you, good sir? You seem like
stationed.
Yes.
What do you mean stationed?
Oh, the Royal Engineers, sir.
You're a Royal Engineer.
Absolutely. Myself and my compatriot, we're just do a little bit of damage assessment, as it were, in Nanaimo.
Dick's eye just twitches just a little bit.
If I couldn't break you with Vic, I'm gonna break you with these guys.
I feel like Dana's watching this and giggling.
Percy's taking notes. He's like,
What kind of assessing? What kind of damage are we talking about?
Can you roll me manipulation, please?
Well, I get 0 for manipulation, and then I get 2 for empathy.
Perfect. Roll me 2 dice.
1 6.
1 6. Yeah. Oh, well, we've been hired by the Dunsmuir Mining Coal Company to assess for any potential structural failings of the number 1 mine. It didn't. We were up there last month doing damage assessment, and it seemed quite solid and sturdy, but evidently not if the mine has collapsed. As it were.
Yeah. Any understanding of what's I heard a priest went down there.
I have absolutely no.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that there was an injury and it was a clergyman.
Yeah.
The details of it aren't necessarily important to myself and my compatriot. Yes, quite. But but we'll have a full report and an idea once we're able to get in there and deal with it. Toot sweet. Hopefully.
We've actually been asked as well to go down and have a look as well.
Capital.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe we could go together.
Oh, trade cards, as it were.
Exactly, trade notes as we go down.
Of course. What affiliation do you have?
Well, I'm a detective.
Yeah, you are detectives.
No, I mean they're just my sidekicks.
Sidekicks. What a fanciful idea. I would say if you had 2 successes, you'd be able to convince them to tag along. It's like, well, we're on a very, very tight schedule, as it were. Let's do another
type schedule that we're on.
Let's do another manipulation check to you're pushing this friendliness.
With 4 cups of coffee, I doubt it. Nope.
No.
it's bad coffee.
Bad coffee. And throw in 1 extra dice for that. Just roll me 1 more. Nope. Okay.
I mean, they're all 4s.
Well, in that case.
It's because you weren't using your lucky dice that you brought.
Oh, can I use my lucky dice?
Can't please, Sean. They're really lucky.
Oh no.
And you can watch the results.
All right.
What's happening?
Oh, okay. So Dwayne is taking his jacket off.
He's taking his shirt
The
off.
board is being cleared.
What is happening?
Chelsea,
That was 3 or 4 dice?
Oh, and he's got foam dice.
2, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
2, 2, and 3.
They're not lucky. Looks like your dog chewed on them. They're weighted.
Yeah. Those are Dwayne bike notes.
Oh, those are fantastic. Well, how about this? We are staying at the Occidental Hotel. If perhaps next evening we find any sort of information that might be, amenable to your investigation, Mr. Dickerson, we can share a pint and the round is on you. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect. Are you a religious man?
We are both. And they, Dylan and Lewis, look at each other. We are men of science. Do not necessarily deal in the cloth, as it were.
No, fair enough.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Dick just wanders back.
Dana is cackling, and she's just like, oh, we're absolutely fucked. And then she just hands her book over to Percy, and she goes, oh, the next page is the good part.
Oh, thank God. He flips over.
Great. And the train ride, continues on. It's always interesting having the sight and traveling through remote areas, as you do seem to pick up on things that other people don't in the woods as it crosses through. And you do see, every so often something just beyond the shadows, or, a raven in the trees that's paying a little too close attention to the people inside. And it's just, there are critters and creatures out there that perhaps, you see everyone else side-eyeing or seeing as something else, but you see through the veil, as it were. And you get to town. You disembark the platform into Nanaimo, and nope. Stop. I said no train.
We don't need that train.
We don't need that train. The train is there. You're still on the platform. It's just getting ready, okay?
Is the platform right where Black Rabbit is? Is that the same platform?
It's the same spot.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I like that we can picture it.
Yeah.
Do you think they have any bars here?
Bars.
Yeah, like Nanaimo bars.
Well, you're going to
10
a bar.
points psychic damage.
And yeah, the platform to the city of Nanaimo is there. The town itself is built on soot, salt, and secrets. You can smell the coal dust mingling with sort of the brine of the harbor. Beyond it, you see the masts of all the trees, or of all the ships, and they kind of sway like dead trees on the horizon as you can see the coast mountains and Seisuchin Island in front of you. The town itself, it's all dirt roads. You can see, standing very clearly next to the railway, is the Occidental Hotel. It's only a few blocks away, and it stands like a sentinel on the corner of this muddy street. There are carts and wagons going up and down this steep road that goes down to the main harbor. There's a creaky sign sort of outside of the Occidental, and it's illuminated by oil lamps which identify the Oxy. The passengers disembark, and you are free to do as you do. It's sort of early evening-ish time, and just as a reminder, you were given sort of an address for the doctor, the parishioner, the clergyman, and then you also have a room at the Occidental.
Shall we go and find our room so we can drop our things off?
Be a good idea.
Or it gets too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll head there.
Great. You head inside, and the air is just thick with pipe smoke and damp wool. It's got definitely the smell of spilled whiskey, and the lobby is very dimly lit.
Dick just got in the place.
There's sort of the oil lamps are casting a long sort of shadows across all sorts of faded wallpaper, which is wild because this building should be new, but it's better if it's old. There's a big moose head on the wall that sort of looms over a hearth fireplace, and its sort of glass eyes are catching the lights like it's sort of half awake. And sort of there's a raucous conversation, but as soon as you guys walk in, it seems to dim down a bit, as if suddenly they notice outsiders have come in, and everyone is sort of paying attention to that fact, and the conversations become a little more insular.
Right. Looks like we've made ourselves quite an entrance. Well, we're here for the threads, right, Emery?
Oh, God.
You started this.
Well, it just needs some work. It'll be good.
You're something like
Let's grab a table over there.
seamster or something. I don't know. Taylor, maybe, I don't know.
Should we grab our room before then?
Yes.
Did you want to speak with the...
No, I'll wait here. If you want to go check us in, my bag's just by the door there.
Jesus. Duck, everybody. Drop my drink.
It's getting rowdy in here at the back end.
Dean has started a bar fight.
Percy heads up to the counter, ducking every now and then.
Yeehaw!
So this is Nanheimer.
Some things never change.
And he goes up to the counter and makes eye contact with the person, then kind of like looks back at Emery, clears his throat.
Yeah, sweetie.
Right. Yes. Well, we are here for one of them rooms. Yeah.
We got a reservation.
We one of the reservations we have can be on Mr. Dunsmuir.
Ah, you one of the Dunsmuir people.
Yes, that would be lovely. Oh, I mean, yeah, one of them Dunsmuirs.
Oh, delightful. All right, we got 3 rooms sort of on the main floor and then one in the attic.
Oh, not the attic, please.
You sure? It's extra drafty. But
This
the rats
seems
don't go
familiar.
that far out.
Yeah, we'll take one of them other rooms.
The ones on the 3rd floor. All right, here you go, sweetie. You're gonna have to. There's 4 of yous.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can get 2 of the rooms, and then you can kind of bunk up together. Does that sound amenable?
Yes, lovely.
All right. Hey, shut up down there. I'll get your drink in a second.
Dick's pounding on the table.
Percy's got like one hand up, so he's like leaning on the head, not making eye contact with Dick.
All right.
I feel like Dana's been really close to cracking since like the seance, and she is just giggling like a loon.
And she hands you 2 keys that got room numbers. Like, just up the creaky stairs and to the left. You can't miss them.
All right, well, thanks, darling.
Aw, sweetie, you got words like silver.
Right, takes the keys and turns around. How's that, Mr. Emery, sir?
That was fantastic. Yes, great work.
Well, I got the keys.
Some good improv there.
Yes. It was actually quite exhilarating.
Yeah, I think you caught her eye just a touch.
Do you think so?
Her, right?
I think, well,
That is.
it was hard to tell. Lovely.
Yes, and
individual.
I was just joking. I'll carry my own bag. Don't worry about that.
Oh, he puts your bag down.
So there's a number. Again, this is mostly a miners bar. There's some older and younger individuals here. You see as well laughing on the way in. As the 2 engineers make their way. Oh, glad
Are they holding hands when they come in? Just kidding. No.
No, it's just like
Linked pinkies.
they actually have like their hands in each other's back pocket.
Yeah. Aww. True love.
And they get their keys. They sort of been here on the semi-regular. As they mentioned to Dick, they've been here once a month doing inspections. Yeah, and so there's folks here. Do you want to do any particular mingling here? Set out in the morning?
What time of day is it?
It's sort of early evening-ish.
Well, what do we think? We could have a rest and then start tomorrow, or...
Do you think there's any information to gather here? Or should we just head to the mines first thing?
I mean, from around here, everyone was looking at us like we're the weird ones.
I feel like anything we bring up is going to be brought with some resistance.
Perhaps it'd be best to start the conversations with the links we've been given.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, they are minor folk. We just buy them a couple drinks. There's that option too. It's hard for them to say no to a free beer.
But I mean, really, at best, we're going to get some hearsay and some dramatizations and
You're
probably not a
right.
lot of concrete to work on.
Perhaps we could get some rumors, some superstitions. They said the miners didn't want a Christian man to do a sermon.
Right.
Why did they not want that?
True.
That they're
Why would they not
opposed.
want that?
Why were they very specific not to want that?
Yes, well, we shouldn't speculate. We should hear it from them.
Dana's looking for someone her age, a minor around her age.
Yeah, you see a fellow. He's sort of at a larger round table. He's a little like Dana's sort of in her 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's there, and there's a number of sort of younger miners, a couple of very like old salty ones. But he's there. He's got a big beard, bald headed, a little like portly, and he seems to be almost like commanding the table with stories.
Cool.
As it were. Yeah, big flannel jacket. And,
Dana is going to sort of meander over with her drink, and she's going to sort of be like kind of wandering and stuff, and then almost wants it to look like she's been captivated by his stories, and she'll sort of laugh when it's funny and whatever, and sort of when it kind of feels appropriate to do so, she'll sort of head over and introduce herself.
Right. You catch him in the middle of a story, just like incredibly lewd and crass, hey there, darling. Hey, new in town?
Yes, Dr. Dana Fleischman.
Doctor, we already got one of those here.
Yes, came down just to discuss work and
Of course, see the sights.
see the sights, of course.
Absolutely. My name's Di.
Die?
D-A-I. Di. I know, not like death. Can't help it. It's my name, but
That's it. It's a wonderful name.
thank you.
You seem to know quite a lot about quite a lot.
Well, and he sort of like leans back and like stretches out his suspenders.
And she like leans in.
Yeah. Old Di's been around the block a little bit, as it were.
Well, on the train in, we'd when we got to the station, really, we'd heard that I'd heard that there was something quite wild happening down at was it number 1?
Oh, the collapse down at the number 1. Where,
Collapse, yeah.
yeah, the good preacher got himself in a bit of a bind. But
Yes, what happened?
I'm going to have Dana give me a manipulation roll on this, please. Nothing. Well, just sticking his nose out in places he doesn't necessarily belong, as it were. Dealing with things he doesn't understand, as it were.
Something sort of locals only.
You were catching my drift, as it were, darling.
I see.
I would just, be respectful of the mind, and it will respect you back, as it were.
Is there anything I can do to be especially respectful?
Well, and I think he is about to say something, and you see the rest of the table all turn to look at him, and just doing the shut up, and he's like, you know what, just no cussing, and I just would steer clear of the place.
Well, sir, I am a lady. You wouldn't catch me fucking swearing down there. And then she'll stand up and walk away.
And he's just laughing, and on the starts another story. Like, well, my grandpa used to say, and trails off onto something or other.
She'll head back to the table and she'll say, well, it's quite remarkable what knockers sometimes achieve us.
Nothing?
Are we talking about the ones that we were learning about?
This he was speaking of on the train. Those
Yes, not swearing.
Vaesen.
They hate swearing. Knockers.
right.
I think we've narrowed it down.
Could still be blue caps.
Could be. But just interesting, he mentioned specifically.
Well, maybe we get a good night's
Dick,
sleep
would
and
you
try to
mind
get there first.
drinking and eating a little bit quieter?
I can't. I'm starving.
He was eating on the train the whole ride.
The crackers weren't enough.
She's got some pocket cordon bleu.
I did bring biscuits, Mr. Dixer.
Percy, food. We need food.
I know. I'll bring jam biscuits next time.
That's not food, Percy. It's like sandwiches.
Just like his chicken.
More protein.
More
Got it.
protein.
Percy, was there anything in your book about that?
Protein?
About protein.
Knockers.
With the book you gave me,
No,
yes, it was quite lovely. Oh, that book, the Vaesen
other
book.
one.
Yes, right. Yes, there was something about them being called Carblanu, and not very tall. They're actually rather small, maybe 2 to 3 feet tops, and don't particularly like religion either, from what I understand. Anything Christian related. I don't know about other religions.
Well, look what I brought. He pulls out his cross. He starts swinging his cross around.
Well,
That
like,
seems like
look.
perhaps a bad idea to
The
bring
entire
into
bar goes silent.
Richard, you might want to put
Dana
that
puts
away.
her head in her hands. She's,
well, maybe,
what an interesting thing to find on the floor, Dick.
Oh, look, a funny piece of furniture.
She picks it up and tosses it.
well, he's
Up to our rooms,
he,
then.
Like, slides. Good night, all. He slides out his chair and like kind of just stands up and like is gonna say something. Is gonna say something and then just like walks up the stairs.
Dana looks over at Di and rolls her eyes like, ugh, imbeciles.
Just does like a shrug and like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine if everyone goes upstairs, we get to the hallway and we go, who's bunking with who? Why don't we do ladies and gents?
Who's not?
I'll take one room. You three take the other.
We only got 2 rooms. I thought we had 3 rooms.
No, there was an option of 4 rooms, and he chose 2.
Well,
Yeah,
the,
just
the other
two.
one was up in the attic. I've heard bad things about it.
Yeah,
Well, I'll take the
terrible
one,
silk
I'll
issues.
take the one in the attic.
Well, you have to go down and speak with
We'll need
the lady of the.
We only have
books
2.
too.
We only have money for 2.
How did that happen?
Dunsmuir.
Well, I have the keys.
Dunsmuir doesn't have much money, so he's frugal on these trips.
Well, I don't think that's fair. How many beds are in that second room?
Well,
She'll
you-
pop open one of the door. Is there 1 or 2 beds in there?
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Yeah,
See,
that-
that's fine.
Well, no.
Well,
That
you,
would-
how many beds do you need?
1.
Well, there's 2 in there.
But there's 2 other people.
Yeah, they'll have the other room.
I'm confused.
Well, Mr. Emery, sure. Do you want to take this one with me?
Sounds lovely.
We're
I
bickering
quickly-
like an old married couple in the hallway.
Quickly open the door, move our stuff in, and close it.
Dana's at the door and I, wait, don't, please.
Have a lovely evening.
You still got my book.
Yes,
Just
I know.
so you know, Emery, he's still got my book.
It's all right. We'll be working on accents all night.
Yep.
All right, well, shall we, Dick?
Yeah.
You know what? That's the episode.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your